Hi, my name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet 14th of April 2007. Welcome to this first Sunday of the month, which means I'm live from now. I hope everyone's been keeping well. Thanks for all your comments and private messages to me, etc. It's been really good to talk to quite a lot of people recently privately and how they're getting on, especially since turning the new year. I'm doing pretty well. I'm got a bit of work still, and I'm getting fitter, getting healthier, etc. So I'm just fighting along, really. Obviously, I do a theme around these vlogs as well now. So the main theme for me today is around about what treatments you had, what help have you got yourself, and I want to know what your experiences are really through it, and hopefully you can share that in the live chat. That'd be great, and we can have a bit of a discussion, a bit of debate about that. I hope like I say, everyone's well, all good, and everything. I've got a busy week lined up. I am going to be at the ICE event in London at the ExCeL Arena this week between Tuesday and Thursday. So, I will be with YGAM, which is one of the people who do like gambling harm education stuff like that. And the event is mainly one of the biggest things in the gambling industry. So it's not just like around about responsibility, social responsibility, etc. It's also around about actual like what their products are and things like that, and what they do and how they work and how they operate basically. So I'll be there for 3 days. So if there's anyone from the industry or anyone who knows me and going to be participating or going to be there, feel free to come chat to me, come and meet me, come and talk to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. More happy to meet, share ideas, discuss many different things really. So yeah, I'm buzzing for that. Really looking forward to it. I've got work tomorrow, so I won't be going into London until late evening. But won't be there till probably gone 9:30, 10 o'clock. But I'm looking forward to Tuesday when it starts, and we'll see what happens. When I finish on the Thursday, I'll be back into Derby and going back to straight to work on the Friday. So busy week lined up. Really buzzing with that, and I hope it is a good one, really. Like I say, with my treatment and stuff and all that, like everyone knows I went through Gamblers Anonymous, and I'm lucky to have two great meetings in Derby. They're fantastic meetings on a Monday and a Thursday. I don't get to them as much as I like to nowadays because of work and other things, and it's a shame really. But I, anytime I do have spare time, I will be at a meeting. I've been at meetings up and down the country as well. Some of them have been really good, really positive, and I've had one or two experiences where I thought I'm not really keen on this meeting and how it operates and how it runs. And as with GA, it's not like a standard rule for everything. Basically, every meeting's fairly different. They've got fairly different setups and stuff like that, and it is a bit of a postcode kind of thing, really. It depends on where you are in the country if it's a good meeting or not. But what I will say, they all share the one thing for everyone is one common desire is the desire to stop gambling, and every GA meeting will have that theme. It's a good place for me to share my experiences, share how I've been, get stuff off my chest, even if it's not gambling related. It's nice to go and talk to people who may understand what little idiosyncrasies you have with your life and how you've been and how you feel challenged and how you feel really with just life in general and work life, family life, financial life, really, and what steps you could try and take to make yourself better as a better person and being more of an understanding person. Talking, just we're trying to relate to other people, really. I do know people have gone through GAM care, and I know people have had really good experience and some people not so good experience, but it is each to their own. End of the day, I know they do quite a lot of good things really within like treatment services and stuff and all that, but it's never enough really for me. Not just GAM Care or GAMS Anonymous or whatever other treatment providers there is. I just hope there'll be a lot more to come in 2019/2020 with regards to treatment services, and especially a lot more in education as well. It's something I firmly believe in. There's plenty of people out there who are delivering some great stuff. People like Epic, people like Wygam, people like Bet No More. They are trying to establish themselves and show that they are the best tool there is preventative education and giving people the right choices, what people have gone through. You show, not try and scare people, but show what can happen if you misuse gambling and you let it harm you, and they want to try and minimise it, and can only be a good thing. And hopefully, these kind of companies can spread the wings even further and show that education is a massive preventative tool, and it's the only tool for me really. You look at it with alcohol, with drugs and stuff and all that. Like, there's lots of education around all that, and also like sugar in diets and stuff. I've been reading bits today, and people are making more proper choices. They're researching the choices they have now. They understand a lot more. They're getting facts. They're learning about what they're probably putting in their bodies and stuff and all that, or what they're actually doing, and that's coming from education. That is a brilliant tool, and it's the only tool you can really use, really. I know there's not many people on the actual live thing tonight, but if you want to, feel free to ask me any questions. Feel free to do so. That would be great. Just a shame there's not many on, really. So yeah, I'd like to say, keeping busy as always. I had a busy week at work. I've been busy with my lads' football and stuff and all that lot. Very kindly, I went up to very good. I went up to Preston to watch Derby on Friday night. It was bitterly cold. Boys come with me as well, so it was a nice little away day for the boys as well. And got straight back Saturday morning, take Liam to his football as well. So this is the kind of stuff I love doing. I never would have dreamt of doing so many years ago, taking my kids football and stuff and all that lot. This is the kind of thing. This is real life. It's normal life. It's what every parent wants to do. They want to do stuff with their children. They don't want to just lounge about and do nothing and not get interactive with them. Because I think if I was still gambling now, like I say, I'll just be shut off from him. I won't be listening to him. They would have no father. I'll be like very disrespectful to him, and I won't blame him if they're disrespectful to me. And that's the way life can be. And you've got to appreciate what you've got. At the end of the day, this I don't go chasing money anymore. I'm not influenced by money. I'm influenced by my family, how I can look after my family to the best of my ability, be a proper dad, be a proper parent, be a proper friend to people as well. It was nice to go and have a catch up with my friend last night. We not spoke to him for a bit, and we had a good 2 hours just chewing the fat, just having a one or two drinks, just chilling out, talking about what I've been up to, what he's been up to, and it was great to just sit down and discuss stuff. And it's normal stuff, just going around, see a friend, tell people how you're feeling and things and all that lot, really. And that's how I really get through life. Keep telling people how you feel. If you feel upset, don't bottle it all up. Just let it out as much as you can. You feel so much better for it. It might, I know and I can understand, it might upset somebody else how you feel if you're not feeling great and stuff and all that lot. Especially if they're a very positive person, or they don't really know your background or your story or anything like that. You can relate and try and help others by saying how you feel. This is why I probably get a lot out of going to Gamblers Anonymous meetings, really, because I'm still learning off people quite a lot, and it's great to be around people, and it's great to sit down and be educating myself more than anything as well. Also take a lot out of like probably reading one or two stories, not just gambling addicts. I read bits about people who have been sober for so long and who have been off the drugs for a long lot as well, really. So it's been really good, and it's great to just get all that information in your head and just take little bits out of people's recoveries, and it is a really, really nice thing to do, and it helps me contemplate what I did and what other things I could do to keep myself right and keep myself in check, keep myself balanced, having a little bit of normality in my life, and it's really, really positive for me. Obviously, I've had no comments yet, which is a slight bit of a surprise, but it is what it is. If people don't want to talk, that's fine. Just keep listening to me waffling on, and I'll talk a hind leg off a donkey for so long. So, but there's some great stuff out there. I'm going to just be a bit general now. There's some great blocks in place, barriers you can put up in place to prevent yourself from gambling. There is GamStop, even though they've had a bit of a mauling in the press lately. I know a lot of people who have come through to me, talked to me, who have registered with GamStop, and it has worked for them. There's also Gamban app as well, which is a fantastic app that blocks stuff on your phones and tablets, etc., any sites, etc. Also, get yourself selfexclusion.co.uk as well. You can sexually exclude from bookmakers, etc. Just break that triangle of time, opportunity, and money. Obviously, the opportunity and the money are the ones you probably want to dig for more, because time's a lot more harder to fill when you first start. You will find levels of boredom, and I know a lot of people who gamble because they're bored, and then all of a sudden you've got to replace that time. What are you going to replace that time with? If you're living on your own or something like that, is there anything you like doing? Going to the football, bit of sport, running, etc. and stuff like that. Anything that's probably took your interest or took your fancy. Anything to take you away from that bet. Also, like you say, when we go out and stuff and like that, if you're early on recovery and you got your wallet with you, do you really need to carry any money where you're out and stuff and all like that? If somebody knows about your situation, could you perhaps let them look after your cash? If you're feeling a bit down, if you're feeling got those urges to gamble, talk to somebody. Get plenty of people in your network if you're doing it through social media or on a phone number. Just dial a number, message somebody. I'm quite happy to talk to anyone privately. Twitter, Baramad79, or through my Facebook Messenger. I know I've had one or two try to get through on my Instagram, but I'm not going to be talking through there at all. But please try and contact anybody. I'm more than happy to reply. I will always reply. I can't chase people, but I shall always reply. Okay? And it has to come down to you. I mean, we describe ourselves in many different ways. I describe myself as a compulsive gambler. Some people describe themselves as a gambling addict. Some people say they have a gambling disorder. For me, I can't differentiate between them all. I think whatever you're comfy with calling yourself, I'm fine with. And I think the main issue is for you to have those blocks in place, have that courage, have that strength to try and stop gambling one day at a time, really. It doesn't matter what you call yourself. You call yourself as a former kind of person. Hi Sean, very good point about Jay. I tried to seek out 3 years ago at Coventry, and it was very intimidating, made me feel like I wasn't worthy, but it was because I hadn't lost as much as those there. Okay, what kind of help have you tried to get, Sean, since? Are you still gambling at all, or are you off for so long, or anything like that? As you say, I mean, with Gamblers Anonymous, it can be some I think more for ladies in general, they find it quite intimidating, but I can understand and I can relate to what you're saying, Sean. It's not everybody's cup of tea. For me, it's worked perfect for me. I've had great experience through it. Obviously, I've been up and down the country to a few meetings, and there's been some good meetings, and I fully believe there's been some not so good meetings, and I am a bit of an advocate for change for GA. I think they could do a lot more. But we've got to remember it is self-supporting, and it declines outside contributions as well. There is no dues or fees for for GA membership. You just turn up basically, and it is all voluntary run. But hopefully that can change and bring itself up to the 21st century, because principles are absolutely sound. it's my help basically. It's my self-help, and I do like going to the meetings when I can get to them. I've been counselled with GamCare for early days now, including yesterday. How you doing, Harry? Hope you're doing well. Okay, with GamCare. So I hope GamCare works for you, Sean. I know a lot of people have gone through there and have had very good experiences. Feel free to always privately message me as well. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Hope you're doing well, Harry. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Okay, Russell, that's quite good as well. I mean, what bank was that with? Because I know Monzo were the main ones for blocking that transactions, but we've got Barclays and you've got Starling Bank as well. It's some of the mainstream banks are starting to think about are actually trying to put blocks on gambling as well. I imagine that was quite a nice surprise for you, really, Russell, especially if you are probably struggling with gambling. And it's nice to see your wife trying to actually stop you. So that was really good. First Direct, okay. I wasn't aware they would actually be able to block gambling transactions. So was you glad though, Russell, that it happened and that you didn't have a bet? Do you feel better that your wife actually did that? I know it could be like a tricky situation for you when you're in there. It can be slightly embarrassing, but that embarrassing point might be like a light bulb moment for you, thinking, right, yeah, I need to get help. No worries, Harry. No worries, mate. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'll drop you a message this week to see how you are and stuff as well, mate. Don't worry, Sean. Yeah, I do recognise your name. Yeah, I recognise your name. Feel free to message me if you know what I mean. Hey, hi, Typex. Hope you don't have a reason with someone who says if you don't want to gamble, just stop. Like you say, that's a difficult one. I mean, it's just some people who probably don't understand. They're not. Is it only we as addicts really understand what we're going through and stuff and all that lot? And I've had that question quite a lot. Why don't you just stop? We could say that with alcohol, could say that with eating like crap food or anything like that. It is impossible to explain, especially with the person who's probably not addicted to anything. And all I do is try and share my story the best I can and how my thoughts working, so to speak. And I totally agree with you. It is a hard question. It's a simple question, but you need many layers to it, basically. And yeah, it is a difficult kind of thing. Hi Chris, yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday, mate. Nice to see you soon. Chris has got a book out about his story, Win, Lose, Repeat, if you are interested in reading his book or purchasing his book. He's got a very good book. You went to also, but it gave me time to think and I took out less. Okay, Russell, I mean, it's probably like giving you food for thought. Obviously, if you did gamble, you did gamble. Obviously, I'm not an advocate for it, but blocks, it gives you it's probably a difference of you between drawing what £200-300 out and probably £50 out. That what your wife did yesterday. So the financial hit might have been a bit less, but it's probably like you say, you still have a gamble and stuff and all that lot. So I'm guessing you've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with gambling, Russell. Cheers, Typex. I hope you're doing well. I'm just wondering if you've actually, what kind of treatments you've had as well, or help, or have you sought help for any time thing, like that. Hi, Joel. Hope you're doing well. No problem, mate. I believe if you click on Joel's channel, he does have a couple of videos up about his story as well, and he's looking to do a bit more vlogging as well. He's currently going, if he doesn't mind me, I'll plug it a bit, and he has got a couple of good videos, and it's well worth watching him and subscribing to him as well. So feel free to talk to him. I'm sure he'll try and help you out and stuff and all that lot. Hi Jono, how you doing? Well, mate. Shame about the result yesterday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And John O'Reilly as well has also got a video out videos out regarding his life with gambling addiction. So hit the subscribe on both of them, guys. Be good to just listen to other people's stories instead of me rambling on all the time as well. So I've done self-exclusion shot for the last week and always been able to gamble on over half hours. Yeah, I mean, as I say, it's probably with the self-exclusion in the bookies, it's so much harder for like members of staff and stuff to probably find you doing it and things and all that lot. And does anybody else know about your addiction, Sean? Like family, friends, or partner, etc. That can maybe help you as well. It's good to be around other people, Type X. Very good to be around people who understand and know what you're going through. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, first I've heard. Like I say, it's the first time I've heard them actually block stuff and things, and all. That's can only be a positive. I won't go there, Johnny. You got addictive personality, Type X. So, what have you sought for any other help apart from GA? Maybe like one-on-one kind of things. You maybe can get yourself referred for CBT therapy as well. I mean, I went through that when I suffered from a lot of depression. Oh yeah, that's true, Jono, as well. Yeah, you do mindfulness now. That's really good. I know one or two people who have been on the vlogs with me in the past who've done a lot of mindfulness stuff. Unfortunately, he's in prison at the minute. Steve Gerlin. He actually does a lot of mindfulness and life coaching kind of things, and it might be worth a bit of a Google for him. Well done on nearly 2 years, Jono. You know, I mean, we've talked sporadically over the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks or so, and you're doing really well, mate. You're a fantastic achievement. Steve Gerlin, Steve Girling. If you Google his name, like I say, he is in prison at the minute, but he's probably one or two bits you can probably relate to his story and stuff and all like that. Brilliant, Harry. Brilliant, Harry. That's been around 7 years since your last gamble. That's brilliant, Type X. Superb. Very good, Harry. It's always get yourself in a positive mindset. And I've seen one or two of your tweets where you're thinking, oh, you got yourself in a bit of a head and stuff and all that lot. But then you thought about it and then you've got positive and you're doing really well again, mate. So, and keep remembering your tweet when you was on about 3 months clean and that massive, and you got a lot of nice responses to that, and a lot of like exposure to how your life is now, and it's brilliant. I do a lot of fitness, Joel. Like I say, when I first stopped, I started to go running, started to get healthy, and hit the gym and stuff and all that lot, and it started to appreciate life a bit more. I had more time on my hands to do things that I probably should have done years ago. I wouldn't worry, like I say, never be ashamed, Sean. I know it sounds easy for me to say, but if your girlfriend's still with you as well, so she understands, she gives you the support, would she be able to like look after your money or anything like that at all? As well, Sean, if you got that urge to gamble, talk to somebody, talk to your girlfriend. Feel free to message me, message others, talk to GamCare. They will help you get through that urge. I mean, as a person who sometimes comes on the vlogs, and today I won't mention what the name is, but they messaged me saying they've been off for a bit and they had a massive urge to gamble, and they messaged me and I started replying to them. Within about half an hour exchanging messages, they did the right thing, gave the money to somebody else to look after while they was out, while they had this urge, and they didn't gamble, and that is amazing. Struggle feeling right. Okay, Russell. What might be good for you is probably get a new bank account. You ever heard of Monzo? Monzo actually block gambling transactions, and if you did try to take the gambling block off it, they will phone you up and talk you through it, and there will be a cooling off period as well. So that might be a good idea for you, Russell. No problem, Harry. Always look after you though, Sean. Yeah, look after your mental health first before everybody else. I always look after me as well, and that's the main thing. You have to look after you first. tell someone how you feel. Even if you can't tell work or anything like tell your girlfriend, feel free to talk to me. Talk to the guys on here as well. I know you're Twitter, man. Chris has got Twitter, Jono's got Twitter, Joel's got Twitter, Harry's got Twitter. There's plenty of us on there. If you want to privately message any of them, I'm sure they'll quite happily talk to you as well. Is this affliction for life, or will the urge ever fade? I'll always say I'm a gambling addict, type X. I can never say never. 99% certain I'll never gamble again. I just got to keep that 1% in check, which means keep doing my vlogs, go to GA, just keep the barriers up and keep the barriers in place. But that's just me. It's other people who think differently, and that's fine. But that's how I feel. Yep. Hi Darren, hope you're doing well, buddy. I need it. She took control of the button for myself yesterday, getting out of payday loan when I had the urge. So that next time you have the urge and you want to do that payday loan, message me, message other people. Like I say, build up a network of people you can talk to before you do it, and we may be able to talk about how you're feeling, and you may feel better, you may not gamble. I'm not going to say you might slip and you might have a bit of a slip, but just tell people how you feel. I think that's the most important thing. Instead of bottling it up means you're probably going to gamble. If you let it all out, talk to people, that's the best probably thing. Yeah, of course, Jono, yeah, ever. I always found no worries, Harry, that's brilliant. If guys can put their Twitter handles up on here, that'll be fantastic. Well, you turned to gambling 1 years ago. For me, it was loneliness and disconnect with people. 8 months gamble free, Joel. That's a fantastic achievement, mate. That's amazing. It's brilliant that you're doing well. Like I say, thanks for sharing your actual Twitter handles. Mine's at BaronMad79. More than happy to privately talk to people. I will have an article which was written about me on Saturday in The Guardian. It's coming this Saturday. A great lady phoned me up called Abby, a journalist, and it's going to be like a 700-word article about my life of gambling and what I spend my money on now and what my work life is like. It's going to be in the money section in The Guardian on Saturday, so feel free to have a read and stuff and all that. With my ego, of course, I'm going to be buying a copy and looking how we're looking with the photo I'm going to get taken on Wednesday. So exactly, Chris, loneliness, frustration and boredom. It's a lot of that. Hi, Jason. I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm feeling good, mate. Good stuff. So I found where the gambling possibly spawned from. Yep. Everyone has different stories, how they get through it, and some parts you can relate to it, and etc. and etc. And that's good. Harry, we're not North, mate. I'm a Midlander. I am not North. I know. Cheers, John, for putting your Twitter up. Cheers, Harry, putting your Twitter up as well, and Chris as well. It's great to see people networking and talking to each other. I talk to all you guys. Oh yeah, Bolton. I forget you live up there. Sound. I hope you're going to enjoy the football tomorrow anyway. But yeah, and it's great to talk to as many people as I can on here. It's brilliant. And it's brilliant that the live chat started going, because I was a bit concerned for the first 10 minutes or so that no one's going to come on the live chat. But it's been good tonight, and I've really enjoyed the live vlogging. Obviously I do pre-records as well. I have scaled it back a bit because it's best to do that. Okay, Jono, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I got passed on. Obviously, I get quite a few media requests, and I do pick and choose what I do, basically. So there's the ego coming out again there, really. So great that you're all talking with each other and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get that, Harry. 2 months to 2 years, GamStop chuffed. Well done, David. Brilliant achievement, mate. Hope you're going really well. Cheers, Chris, for putting your Twitter up. Yep, cheers, John. It's going to be my story, and it'll share like what my earnings are now and what I do with it as well. So there was talk of clothes and other bizarre bits I buy and spend my money on. So really, right, I've done 30 minutes. I'll probably do a minute or two more since we've got plenty of people on here. So if you've got anything else you want to discuss, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I noticed you was at a football game, I think, weren't you, the other day, Chris? Thank you, Type X. Cheers. Well, it just contains a lot of personal information to protect other people. I'll still be doing my thing. That's great stuff, Jono. Please feel free to subscribe to Jono and to Joel. They're doing loads of great stuff. It's great. There's more coming out who are talking live and talking through a vlog, and it's brilliant to do that. And I hope you can relate to their stories as well. So click on Jono and Joel on here if you can. Long time follower, are you, Type X? That's brilliant. I'd love to know who you really are. Yes, I did mention that, Chris. I'm looking to post my next based on setting goals. That's great stuff, Joel. Great stuff. I'm at work all day, so I'll make sure I grab the Guardian and break. Yeah, true, Harry, true. Very true. Right, I am going to go now, so thank you for all tuning in to the live thingamajig. Live thingamajig. What am I divvy, aren't I? My live vlog. I will be doing a pre-record. I might do one from ICE. From ICE. I hope you're doing well, Rodino. By the way, nice for you to come on from Brazil. So I am going to leave now. If you've got any more questions, feel free to comment underneath and talk. And I'll try and answer as many as I can in the next pre-record. I probably will do one from ICE and see where it goes from there. So thank you for absolutely joining with us. My name's Addy, I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Thank you very much. Good night.